Welcome, my dear friends. I'm Dr. Stephen Walker from Obamacare, one of America's leading healthcare providers for seniors. And it's truly a joy to be with you again today on this special program, where I share simple yet powerful tips that have helped thousands of people over 60 live healthier, sharper, and more independent lives every single day. And I believe you are one of the lucky ones to be watching this video, because today you won't have to spend a fortune to see a doctor or waste hours waiting for an appointment. You have me right here, right beside you every single day. Now I have a very important question for you. Have you ever wondered, could the first 5 minutes after you wake up each morning decide whether you stay healthy to 85 or even 105? I'm not talking about dramatic changes, just tiny actions. What's the first thing you drink? How do you move? What do you feed your body? And what amazes me most is this. Modern science has already proven seniors who stick to the right morning habits can lower their risk of stroke, stay mentally sharp, and maintain physical strength for decades, just like someone much younger. But here's what truly breaks my heart. So many people over 65 still have no idea about this. Or worse, they know, but they ignore it. But not you. I believe you're different. That's why in today's video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step guide. A simple 5-minute morning routine that many experts now call the golden formula for longevity, clarity, and strength in your later years. But before we dive in, I'd love to know what's your name, and where are you watching this from, a busy city or a peaceful little town somewhere in the world? Drop a comment below because I truly value every senior who takes charge of their health and their future. And if you find what I share practical, helpful, and easy to apply, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications, so you won't miss any of the tips I post every week to help you live longer, live stronger, and live more fully. Now let me tell you a true story, a story about one of my patients named Harold. I'll never forget Harold because he wasn't an athlete. He wasn't born lucky. He was living proof of one thing. Small changes, when done daily and consistently, can start a health revolution in your life. And maybe, just maybe, you're like Harold was, tired all the time, waking up with aching joints. Or maybe your doctor has just told you to watch things closely with your heart. If that's you, you are not alone. Millions of people over 60 are quietly battling the same changes in their bodies and wondering if this is just how aging has to be. But today I'm here to tell you, you don't have to accept this as your destiny. I'm going to share with you the exact 5 steps Harold did every morning. They're free, they don't require equipment, and you can start them as soon as tomorrow. This is the 5-minute formula, designed to awaken your nervous system, boost your circulation, reduce inflammation, and reset your energy from the inside out. So, are you ready? Grab a pen and paper. Or just open the Notes app on your phone, because what you're about to hear might be the most valuable gift you've ever given yourself. In your journey to a healthier, longer life, let me ask you something simple but serious. What's the first thing you do the very moment you open your eyes each morning? Do you check your phone, reach for coffee, or do you just lay there waiting to feel fully awake? Well, here's something you might not know. The moment you wake up, your body is already in a state of serious dehydration. Even if you don't feel thirsty, your system has lost nearly half a liter of water overnight, through breathing, through sweat, through the natural rhythm of sleep. And this silent dehydration doesn't just make you tired. It thickens your blood, puts pressure on your heart, and strains your arteries. That's why most strokes and heart attacks occur within the first 2 hours after waking, especially in people over 65. But here's the good news. According to experts from Harvard University and Cleveland Clinic, starting your day with the right hydration can reduce cardiovascular risk, boost circulation, wake up your brain, and reset your metabolism. So what should you do? Very simple. Before you even get out of bed, drink about 480 ml, that's roughly 16 ounces of room temperature water, mixed with a quarter of a fresh lemon. Why room temperature? Because cold water tightens your blood vessels, slowing circulation at the exact time your heart and brain need more oxygen. Warm water, on the other hand, helps relax those vessels, sending blood flowing freely through your body. And the lemon, that's nature's electrolyte. It gives you potassium, vitamin C, and a natural anti-inflammatory boost. It helps soften your arteries, balance your blood pressure, and gently awaken your digestive system. But the most important thing you need to remember is this. Drink this lemon water within the first 1 minute of waking up, before your coffee, before your tea, before anything else. Because that single small action, done consistently, can make a big difference in your circulation, your brain clarity, and yes, even your longevity. And let me share a little secret not many people talk about. Your kidneys, they wake up too. And when you drink water right after rising, you're not just quenching thirst. You're giving your kidneys their own morning workout. That's right, it's like sending your kidneys to the gym. But listen carefully. Water alone is just the beginning. To truly get your circulation moving, you'll need to activate the flow, and that brings us to the second step. A simple 1-minute movement routine that could transform the way your body feels before you even step out of your bedroom. Shall we begin? Now that you've had your first glass of water, there's one more thing your body is waiting for. Your blood needs to move. You see, after 6 or 7 hours of lying still through the night, your blood naturally settles in the lower part of your body, especially your legs. And when that happens, circulation slows down. The result? You might feel dizzy, off balance, even lightheaded when you first get up. And if you're over 65, this becomes even more serious. Because poor morning circulation is one of the silent triggers of blood clots, falls, and even stroke. According to a study from Johns Hopkins University, if your blood flow isn't properly reactivated right after waking, your day begins in a state of circulatory sluggishness, with reduced oxygen to your brain, slower reflexes, and lower energy. But here's the good news. Just 60 seconds of the right movement can boost blood flow to your brain by over 40%. That's according to Dr. Eleanor Thomas, a leading circulation expert for seniors. This not only helps lower your stroke risk, it also helps you wake up sharper, brighter, and full of life. Here's a simple 60-second movement routine you can do right next to your bed. No equipment, no trainer, just you. 1. Stand tall, feet shoulder-width apart, stable and grounded. 2. Raise both arms up over your head. Take a deep breath in through your nose, expand your lungs, oxygenate your blood. 3. Lower your arms slowly, exhale gently through your mouth, relax your entire body. 4. Roll your shoulders backward 5 times, then forward 5 times. This warms up the upper back and improves neck circulation. 5. Lift your heels off the ground 10 times, slowly and steadily. This simple motion pumps blood from your legs back to your heart, like a natural circulatory engine. That's it, just 1 minute, but you'll feel a big difference. That early morning stiffness, gone. Your body feels warmer, more awake. Your heart rate becomes more stable and your mind much clearer. So here's what I want you to remember. This 1 minute, if done every single morning, can reshape your entire circulatory health. You might even find that you no longer need coffee to wake up, because you've already woken up the lifeblood within you. By the way, if you're still watching right now, I want to say thank you. It tells me you're truly thinking about your health. So here's a little challenge. Type the number 1 in the comments below to let me know you're still here, that you're serious, and that you're walking this journey with me. Now that we've hydrated your body and activated your circulation, it's time for step 3, the very first fuel you give your body and why it determines how you age. Are you ready? Now that your body is hydrated and your blood is flowing, it's time to talk about fuel, and more specifically, muscle-preserving fuel. You see, right now, your body is in what I call the golden window for absorption. A brief but powerful phase where the nutrients you consume can do the most good. But here's a fact most people don't know, or they ignore. If you don't give your body protein within 30 minutes of waking up, your body starts breaking down something precious. Your own muscle, that's right. Especially if you're over 65, your body quietly enters a mode of self-consumption. Every morning you skip protein, you lose more muscle, even if you eat well for the rest of the day. Why does this happen? According to the National Institute on Aging, between 3:00 a.m. and 8:00 a.m., your body enters a unique biological state. It increases the breakdown of muscle tissue to maintain energy levels, unless you step in and give it what it really needs. High-quality protein. If you don't, You begin to lose strength. Your immune system weakens. Your risk of falls and injuries increases. And the scariest part, you slowly lose your ability to live independently. But there's hope, and it's simple. Dr. Rebecca Fleming, a geriatric nutrition expert, says, adults over 60 who consume 25-30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking can reduce muscle loss by up to 64% over 5 years. And no, this isn't a product pitch. This is basic biology. So what should you eat? You don't need a fancy breakfast. You just need the right protein at the right time. 1 shake of whey protein, fast and easy. 4-5 egg whites plus 1 yolk, packed with leucine. 1 cup of Greek yogurt plus a scoop of protein powder. If you're plant-based, soft tofu, cottage cheese, or protein from peas and rice. The key isn't what you eat, it's when you eat it. The earlier, the better, if you've ever said, I eat well, but I still feel weaker every day. This might be the missing piece. Try adding protein within 30 minutes of waking, and after just a few weeks you might notice. Your body feels stronger and steadier. You have more morning energy. Your back and shoulders ache less. Your mind feels sharper, your heart more stable. And now that your body is hydrated, your blood is moving, your muscles are fed. There's one more silent hero that needs attention. Your joints, you've awakened your circulation, you've fueled your muscles. But now let's talk about what allows you to move at all. Your joints, because after a long night of stillness, not just blood flow slows down, your joints and muscles tighten too. Especially as we age. And here's the danger. Just one wrong move in the morning, bending too fast, stepping wrong out of bed, can lead to slips, muscle strains, joint injuries. Worse yet, many older adults slowly lose their mobility and independence. Not from trauma, but from ignoring this exact moment. According to Mayo Clinic, during sleep, your joints produce less synovial fluid, the lubricant that helps them move smoothly. So if you don't warm them up gently, your first movements of the day happen in a state of high friction, which over time causes chronic joint pain, arthritis, and permanent loss of flexibility. But here's the good news. Just 90 seconds of gentle movement can change everything. Think of it as lubricating your joints naturally, like oiling the hinges of your body. Let's walk through it right now together. 1, sit at the edge of your bed. Gently rotate your ankles 10 times clockwise, then 10 times counterclockwise. 2, circle your knees 1 at a time in small rotations, 10 times each. 3, stand up slowly. Hold onto the bed or chair for balance if needed. 4, lean your upper body side to side, 5 times each way, stretch the hips and lower back. 5, twist your torso gently left and right, release spinal tension. 6, finish with 10 slow backward shoulder rolls, open the chest, ease neck stiffness. That's it, just 90 seconds. But the impact, it will follow you all day. You'll notice your joints move more smoothly. The stiffness melts away. You're more balanced and stable. And if you've struggled with back pain or stiff knees, this might be a game changer. Now I know what you might be thinking. How much difference can a few small movements make? But let me tell you something. It's exactly the small things done every day that give you freedom. Freedom to walk without fear, freedom to move without pain, and freedom to live without depending on others. Now, are you ready for the final step? Because in just 1 more minute, we'll reset not just your body, but your mind and mood for the entire day. Let's move to step 5 and unlock the power of your brain. And now, we've come to the final step in your 5-minute morning ritual. It has nothing to do with muscles or joints or circulation. It's about the one organ that defines how you live, and how long you can live independently, your brain. You see, many of my patients over the years have told me, "Doctor, memory loss is just part of aging, right?" But let me tell you, that's not true. Modern science now proves you can stay sharp, alert, and mentally strong if you know how to activate your brain properly each morning. According to researchers at Stanford University, the first 30 minutes after you wake up is what they call the neuroplasticity window. It's the best time of day to build new neural connections, and your brain produces more BDNF, that's brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a protein that works like fertilizer for your brain cells. But here's the best part. You don't need to solve math problems or learn a new language to benefit from this. Just one simple exercise for one quiet minute can do wonders. Here's how. After you've done the first 4 steps, sit still, close your eyes. And for 60 seconds, try to mentally replay your day from yesterday in reverse. Ask yourself, what did you have for dinner? Who did you have lunch with? Where did you go in the morning? Who did you talk to? How did you feel? If that's easy, go deeper. What were you wearing? What was the weather like? What made you smile or made you pause? Clinically tested. Scientifically proven. This seemingly small exercise has shown major improvements in short-term memory, increased activity in the hippocampus, the brain's memory center, and the ability to maintain mental function, equivalent to someone 10-20 years younger. And you know what I love most about this practice? It costs nothing. You don't need paper, an app, or anyone's help, just you and your mind. If you do this every morning, you're not just training memory. You're taking active steps to prevent cognitive decline and dementia, something millions of older adults fear, but don't know how to fight. Let's take a breath and reflect. Just 1 minute of stillness each day. That's all it takes to keep your mind clear, your memory sharp, and most importantly, your independence intact. So, my dear friend, we've walked through all 5 powerful steps together. 1, drinking water to wake up your system. 2, moving for 60 seconds to get the blood flowing. 3, eating protein to keep your muscles strong. 4, loosening your joints to stay mobile. 5, and refreshing your mind to stay mentally sharp. Each step may feel small, but done together, every morning they can reshape your future. Because the truth is, your life after 65 doesn't have to shrink. It can grow richer, more vibrant, and more independent. If you choose the right habits, you might be wondering, Dr. Walker, can just 5 minutes really make a difference? Yes, it's not the size of the action, it's the power of consistency. If you asked me, what truly determines how long you'll live? I wouldn't say hospitals, I wouldn't say medication. I would say your habits, especially the ones you choose when your day begins. So tomorrow morning, when your eyes open, give yourself the gift of one chance. Try it. Start your day with these 5 simple, loving actions. You don't have to change your whole life today. Just change the way you start it. If you found today's video helpful, please do 3 things for me. Click the like button to let me know you received value. Leave a comment below, tell me,